All right, Aquarius, here we go. It seems fitting to do an Aquarius reading on the day the sun is moving into Aquarius, right? Why not? No, let's cancel it. What the hell? Let's get out of here. No. This is an energies update for the sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, or you're an Aquarius, then you're supposed to be here. It's timeless. Technically speaking, it's timeless reading. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. But I'm just pulling the reading because it's time to do an Aquarius update. I keep in my weekly readings and a Friday reading where I pull one card for each sign and all that. I keep getting this Phoenix rising from the ashes for you. I did 2 fucking pre-shuffles. 2. Okay? I didn't like the first one. I don't know why. I just, I thought, come on, it's Aquarius's birthday. I didn't like the first one. So I shuffled again in my pre-shuffle here. I got the same fucking pre-shuffle. Okay? It gave me, and I shuffled a lot. The bird's backing me up and he a Pisces. Okay? Okay. Well, 10 cups. Yeah. I mean, it's fucking roses and rainbows, but it's here, I'm going to show you what's crossing it. Crossing it is Fakey McFakerman, the Queen of Wands. It's all how you, it's a message of it's all how you look at things, okay? And I think Aquarians over the last year or so have learned that it's all how you look at things. It's perspective. Perspective is powerful in life. Super powerful. And yeah, this can be a little bit of fairyland illusion, but it isn't. It's real. If you don't look at it properly, if you look at it with pessimism or look at your life with any kind of pessimism, you won't see this 10 of Cups, is what the universe is trying to say here. And why is that important? Because, underneath that is judgment. It's the Phoenix rising from the ashes. It really is. It's the same fucking message I keep getting for you in my weekly readings, in my Friday readings. It is what it is. I still say if you haven't had it yet, there's a conversation you got coming with somebody too. It could be a 5D conversation, It might be. It could be. I don't know. With judgment here, anything is possible. This is God's source, the universe itself. But this is a little warning here on top. Be careful about any kind of pessimism. Be very fucking careful, because there is, I'm telling you that 10 cups is real. It's not an illusion, okay? But life in general is about perspective. It's all how you look at things. We got people here in Los Angeles that are homeless. They're living in their cars. We have a population, and the LA Times did a story about it, but I got a lot of them here down, we have an industrial street about 3 blocks over, and they all sleep there because you can park there all night and stuff like that. It's a whole row. It looks like an apartment complex made of cars. And they're all perfectly fine. They're actually some of the happiest people I've seen in a while. They go out and they do communal barbecues with each other and stuff like that. They're fine. They're perfectly happy because they have the perspective. They're not sitting in their car all depressed. Oh, I'm living in my car. Got all my shit in the trunk. It's terrible, COVID. Damn you, COVID. Stuff like that. No. They offered me a hot dog. When I walked by once, it was nice. It was a good hot dog. They're eating Nathan's hot dogs. That's high-end shit. Okay? Why not? Eat high-end shit. That's my message for you, Aquarius. Eat high-end shit. Always. Get the name brand. All right. Underneath that is a whole new foundation is forming here for you. It's all down to your perspective, though. You are a phoenix rising from the ashes from where you were maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, or maybe even 3 months ago. I don't know. You're all different. Y'all snowflakes. Okay. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go. Let's see here. We'll move that. Make it look pretty. Let's go. Let's pull ourselves a reading for Aquarius here. And we're going to pull a special kind of reading here a little bit. I'm going to mix up the energies. I'm going to pull some broad spectrum energies. I'm going to pull on your soulmate cycle. I'm doing your February reading anyway. Coming up, I'll be doing the February readings next week. So, you're going to get a reading no matter what. But this is, Aquarius Day here. It's the day of Aquarius. So let's see what we got here. Let me just let the energies go where they want to go. All right? And we'll let the universe do the talking. What the hell? It is what it is. If it wants to talk about your soulmate, it will. But I don't know. Okay, the card before the cut is why we're here. It's par for the message. I can't get rid of this message for you. So if you're an Aquarius who's sitting around thinking, I'm not a phoenix rising from any ashes, Steve, well, you're fucking wrong and your perspective is off. Stop and look at things from another angle. Okay? You have to see things from many different angles, not just the bad one. 3 of Wands is why we're here. 3 Wands, the flux capacitor lighting up. It could be a soulmate waiting to come in for you. I'm pulling broad spectrum energy here for you. Okay? Yeah, as it pertains to the soulmate cycle, sure. It's the precipice to the 4 of Wands. As it pertains to your life, which I'm more concerned with at the moment, it's right there. It's the precipice to the 4 of Wands. It's about, and it's soon. It's all, but the only thing slowing it down might be your perspective, if that's a problem for you. If it's not, you're on the raceway to it. All right, right here. Let's cut the deck. Let's see where we go. See where we go. What comes after that? Jesus Christ. Literally, Jesus Christ, the Pope. Right, came right after it. Literally, I pulled, the Son of God. Okay, right here, the Hierophant. It's a spiritual awakening beyond belief. It's long term. There's something long term. You're on the precipice to a brand new way of living. And that doesn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden you're in a mansion and you're driving a Bentley. It just means a whole new way of living. Is how we live is how we are in our soul, not in the brain. Everybody thinks it's the fucking ego. Everybody thinks it's, well, how I'm living, I've got a mansion on the hill and a Bentley in the garage, and we're thinking about getting a Maserati, but we're not sure. No, that's all nonsense, fluffy garbage. No, it's the same as the story I just told you about the people who offered me a hot dog, who live in their cars. It looks like an apartment complex of Priuses down there, and some older cars and all of that. But either way, it's how you are in the soul. This is soul energy here, okay? You guys have changed profoundly, and I'm sure this soulmate cycle played a big role in those changes, okay? Take the lessons you've learned, have some perspective on things, because that 10 of Cups in that pre-shuffle was real. It came back twice. That's real. That's 20 cups worth of 10 of Cups. Okay? All right. Let's shuffle the deck. Here we go. Aquarius. What do you want to tell Aquarius here on Aquarius Day? What do you want to tell them, universe? Give me a reading. And it knows what I want. Now, I'm going to do this reading. I don't know how many Aquarians watch the Cure for Cancer readings, but I'm going to do this reading with the format I use in the Cure for Cancer. Okay? Not the soulmate pull. I'll do the regular soulmate pull on the February reading for you, which is coming up. It'll be up early next week for you. Don't worry about it. Let's talk about Aquarius. Okay? And maybe we'll all go down and get a Nathan's hot dog from the man that lives in the Jeep. Okay? A very happy man, I might add. I'll tell you what. I'm going to pull 5 cards from the bottom, affecting energy, and then 8 cards from the top. Okay? Or well, 4 cards and then 4 clarifiers. All right? And we'll see what the universe wants to tell Aquarius here. All right? Put your birthday hat on, and you should be in your birthday suit as you wear your birthday hat. I want to make that very clear. All right? Because it's your birthday. You're supposed to be in your birthday suit, butt naked, with nothing on but a hat that says happy birthday. And maybe one of them things you put in your mouth and blow, and it does that noise thing. Right? Yeah. You see, Flem just did it. He just made the noise. He knows. He a Pisces, All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. We got it. Overall energy is the Page of Swords. Oh, that's very interesting. Followed by the 8 of Cups. Forget this nonsense. Okay? If anything isn't up to muster for you, I'll give you some perspective right now. If anything doesn't meet your standards, get rid of it immediately. If there's one thing you should have learned from this soulmate cycle, it's get the fuck rid of anything that doesn't return what you're giving it. Okay? I mean, it's amazing what people will put up with in their emotional life. They will sell a stock in 2 seconds if it starts to dip or whatever. They think it's even going to drop a little bit. They'll sell the goddamn thing. They take care of their finances. Boy, that's a big deal to people. But the soul, they'll let people rip their souls out. They'll give love, and not get anything back, and they'll keep that person around and around and around forever. It's fucking nonsense. They got it. Priorities completely backwards, perspective completely backwards. Get rid of anything that doesn't meet your standards. Look at that. Of love, the Ace of Cups. This is a lot of love you're holding on to. You got a lot of love to give somebody. This is your energy here. I told you, I'll pull on your soulmate cycle. If it wants to creep in, I'll let you know. I'll pull on that in the February reading, which is coming up soon. You got a lot of love to give. Don't give it to any peckin' page shit. Page of Swords crap. Nonsense. Disappointing. This is disappointment. Page of Swords is disappointing messages. Yeah, it's communication. I love it when readers say the Page of Swords, you're going to hear from your person. Yeah, and you're going to be disappointed because it's smaller than what you thought it was going to be. All right, they got a 4-inch rinky-dink. They told you on the phone it was 8 inches. You were all excited. Turns out it's nothing. Right there. You got a lot of love to give. Keep that in mind. Know who you are and what's inside. Right? Right here. The 9 of Wands. It's perseverance. It's an energy of perseverance. It's the wounded warrior. You are. You've been through a battle. You've been through a soulmate cycle. I'm not saying you're done with it yet. I don't know. I haven't pulled your February reading yet. But some of you are done. Some of you are just taking my advice and leaving the door open. And if that person comes in and they come right, then fine. If not, whatever, you're getting on with your business. All right? Keep some perspective for yourself. And hang in there. Right? It's okay. 9s are the end in tarot. This leads to a 10 of Wands, and that's where everything changes and it resets back to an Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. And the 5th card out is the 6 of Swords. All right? If you follow the advice of the previous 4 cards, you move on to calmer waters. You can move yourself there, or maybe somebody comes in. I don't know. We haven't pulled the top cards yet. Let me get these cards in a way so I can pull the top cards. We'll see. I often show the 6th card to the Cure for Cancer readings just because it's there and they see it when I put the 5th card down anyway. And those cancers, they're little buggers, you know. I saw it. Okay. Good for you. It's a 2 of Cups. It's a powerful enough card. I wouldn't go 6 in normally. It gets a little fuzzy around there. But it's powerful enough. This is almost major arcana for me. Listen, when I say Phoenix rising from the ashes, I couldn't believe that Judgment was there. Underneath the lesson in the pre-shuffle. Right? The Queen of Wands and about perception and the lesson that I gave you. And on the 10 of Cups is real if you know, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then there's Judgment. Again, I get this message of you. Of something very major coming in. You hold a lot of love. Somebody else holds this cup. You got to find that person, and I can tell you that person is not a page. They never will be. They aren't, and they never will be. All right? Keep that in mind. Walk away from anything. Whenever I say that, whenever I point at this 8 of Cups and I say walk away from anything, I'm always reminded of Kenny Rogers' Coward of the County. Walk away from trouble if you can. You know, that little line from the song. I don't know why Kenny Rogers keeps popping into my movies. Or into my movies. Into my goddamn readings here. They are kind of movies, aren't they? These readings. I don't know. Well, our baseline row here is the Hermit. My God, you get a beautiful reading here. That is a gorgeous energy around that. Now keep in mind, this is the affecting energy. All right? It's more like pre-shuffle kind of thing. Listen to everything that's here. It's all good advice. Listen to Kenny Rogers. Walk away from trouble if you can. This is trouble, okay? Oh my God. It's fucking unbelievable. Major Arcana, Major Arcana. I don't have a single Major Arcana in the affecting energy. But when I pull the general energy around you, right? The baseline energy, I get 2 very powerful cards. 2 of Swords. I see it. I know what that is. And the 5 of Cups. Again, the message for you, very, very fucking clear. Just, you know, we're going to clarify these, of course. But and I'm going to clarify with a different deck. I'm going to use the Light Seer, the little Light Seer. So let me just move this here. The baseline message for you is very clear. Bookending here, I've got the 5 of Cups and the Hermit. Okay? Again, it's just the only thing stopping you from being A phoenix rising from the ashes, a whole new you, a whole new life. Because when you change your soul and the way you view the world, you know, it changes everything. It's better than the mansion on the hill with the Bentley in the garage. We might be getting a Maserati soon. You know, that's all nonsense. It's really about, it's talking about perspective right here. Accessing that inner wisdom. And I said in a blog article, and it's the truth, if you're part of this soulmate cycle, and not everybody is, most people, it only encompasses at most 20 million people around the planet. Most energy readers think. I think it's closer to 15. Okay? But that's a very small number compared to the 7+ billion that are here. Okay? So if you're part of this soulmate cycle, it's important. You're an old soul, is what it means. And there aren't a lot of those left here on Earth. Earth's getting passed by old souls, you know, as I wrote in Spring Break Earth in my blog. You know, we got a lot of young souls here. You see them, anything new, anything that they're confronted with, they confront with violence. They get angry. You can't change their opinion. You know, you just watch the news. You'll see all the young souls. Okay? Right here, you're an old soul. The Hermit is saying that. And old souls have a way of looking at 5 of Cups type things. Regret and sadness and all that. All right? And right here, I've got the 2 of Swords crossing justice. I'll show it to you in a visual. Because justice is happiness. It's a balanced energy. Balanced energy to you in the 3D is happiness. I got 2 swords crossing it. All that means is, you know, don't get confused. Don't stand there at the crossroads. Don't block your own justice. It's a very strong message of perspective for you. And this is probably a long-range reading, and it's broad spectrum energy. But you know damn well, if I'm talking to you, that you get in your own way. Okay? Don't get in your own way. Don't learn from the mistakes that your DM, your runner, made in the soulmate cycle. They got in their own way a lot. And they still are. We see this card a lot in the Light Seer at Sarah Gilbert. How many times do I say that? You know, I mean, it's everywhere. We saw it a lot more earlier in 2021. But let's clarify. It's the same. It is. That's why I got the same pre-shuffle twice. I shuffled again. I said, well, let me give them another message. Let's see what else the universe has to say. And the fickle old gal is persistent here. It really is. There's one message here, and there's 2 messages, one here and one from the pre-shuffle. It all blends with the pre-shuffle. You know, it's about perspective and how you see yourself and how you see the world around you. Access that inner wisdom. And you'll get a new perspective on the 5 of Cups that you might be feeling. You know, you didn't lose anything. You gained more than you lost. If anything, if you did lose your soul connection there, if that person's never coming in, let's say that's the doomsday, you know, drop dead for some of you, you didn't lose anything. I just got done telling you, accept no pages. You're beyond that. All right? Let's go. Why's the Hermit here? Let's clarify. Let's make this pretty. Why does it keep turning on me? Flam, are you turning the table? He a Pisces, you know. Okay. Why's the Hermit here? Why is it here? I know. We'll find out in a second. Yeah. Access that inner wisdom. Okay? You do it through the quiet. I'll show you the card in a second. You do it through the quiet. All right? Some people say meditate and all that. I prefer the law of pure potentiality. It contains all the answers. You just got to find 10 minutes a day of dead quiet where you're not doing anything. You're not thinking about anything. There's nothing going on. It's dead quiet. If it has to be 2 in the morning when you're laying in your bed, that's perfectly fine. That's how you access the inner wisdom. Law of pure potentiality is where the answers are. It's where all the answers are. And with the answers, you can have anything you want. Well, Google it if you don't know what it is. There's some good pages on it. I wrote an article on it too. I called it The Dark Room. It's a good article to read. It's a tough little exercise for a lot of people, but it'll help you. Right here, the 3 of Wands. It's the secret. It's right there. It's within you. You know, there's a whole new horizon. It's all about, again, the universe just keeps repeating perspective messages. Healing. All the healing is right there. It's all about perspective. It's absolutely amazing. And look, I got the Ace of Cups again. And I got the Ace of Cups again. There's a lot of love down there in your soul. Open it up. For some of you, you already have. But for a good number of you watching, you haven't yet. There's a reason this universe is bringing this message out. Perspective. Look at things from many different angles. Okay? If you need a real world example, I don't know. Some people get mad when their favorite restaurant closes. Okay? You drive up to your favorite restaurant one day to go get your favorite thing that you ordered there and it's closed. And they get mad, and they get depressed, they get bummed out, they call their friends, oh my God, I can't believe it's closed, oh my God, oh my God. Try looking at it from a different perspective. Maybe everything happens for a reason. Maybe it closed because you were going to get sick. Maybe they shut it down because they had rats in the kitchen. Oh, who the fuck knows? Either way, at least you're not going to get sick. Find out why they closed it down before you get sad. Maybe do some investigating. It's the same kind of thing with your soulmate cycle and anything like that might be bothering you, or something from the past that hurt you that you need healing from, that keeps you shut down and keeps love locked up inside of you. Okay? Take a look at it. Maybe it was for your greater good. I can tell you it always is. I can help you with that perspective. The main law of the universe is for the greater good. For the greater good. It really is. Anyway. Alright, wise justice here. Most things that people think are bad that happen to them, if they take a look at it from a few different angles, do a little investigative reporting, can find some reason why it may have benefited them. Very few things in my life. I've had some bad things happen in my life. I've lived a long life. I'll tell you, I'm tired. Justice. Let's see what we got here. Justice. All right, why is justice here? Justice is here because of the Three of Cups. Well, you got... I said they might appear. You got a reunion coming. There's some sort of closure you're going to get on something, and I've been telling you in your weekly readings for a while, at least I was, before Phoenix Rising from the Ashes started showing up, that there's a conversation coming. I believe there is. With a divine counterpart. It's reflecting as a page. It's a small apology. Page of Cups, from someone whose life you've affected. Okay, it could be this is broad spectrum energy, so it could be your divine counterpart. It could just be someone whose life you've changed. I don't know. But for most of you, it's your divine counterpart. It's your twin flame deep soul connection that you've been watching readings on. There's some sort of closure coming. There's some sort of admission. There's some sort of something that causes balance here. Something that brings you some peace, some happiness. All right? It's right there. I told you they might show up. It's a reunion. Three of Cups. That's what that is. And someone opening up as well. Someone whose life you've affected maybe a lot more than what you think. All right? That's all I'm going to say. Why is that's all I can say. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? I know you're going to give me that. I know you're going to give me that card. I fucking know it. Yep. I knew it. I thought it was going to be the Wheel of Fortune. I was close. It's a fucking circle. It's the world. The world. Yes. It's just, you keep doing this. You got a whole cycle beginning, a whole new life, a whole new everything. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Again, the message repeats, stay out of your fucking head. Make decisions. Don't get stuck in decisions. Go. Just go with the flow. Go. Keep going. Something comes at you, you get an opportunity, say yes. If it ends up being a bad decision, as you get into it a little bit, turn your ass around, get out of it and come back. You can always adjust and always correct. That's what successful people do. Successful people say yes to things, and if it doesn't work, they turn their ass around and go back. Okay? Dumb people say yes to things, it doesn't work, and then they stay on the path that's not working for too long and end up in the hole. so to speak, either financially or spiritually or all of the above. Okay? That's a very clear message. I knew it was going to do that too. The star. God. Okay, why is the star here? And victory. The only thing in the way of victory is you. Okay, universe, we get the fucking point. The only thing in the way of victory is you. It wants me to give you that advice that I gave you. Don't hang on decisions. All right? No, you have to know when to fold them. Again, Kenny Rogers comes in. Know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. But you make your decisions. All right? Don't hang on anything. If it's a page, walk away. You're better than that. All right? You weather the storm, and it's about to get calmer, but it is a lot up to you about perspective and staying out of your head. You got nothing but victory here, but it's minor arcana. Okay? It is. And this star here is destined to happen. Whatever happened in this soulmate connection with this Hierophant here, it was supposed to happen. Absolutely believe that. It's right here in the energy. And I got Ace of Cups twice in your soul, which is a very old soul, very wise. All right? It's got a lot of love locked up. It's healing. But letting it out is healing to it, is what the universe is saying. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the sad horse here? You agree with me? All right. He agreed with me. He a Pisces, you know. All right. Why is the Five of Cups here? God, this is a beautiful reading. I just wish... It really is. It has one message attached to it. But I'm curious about this Five of Cups. You see, this is your energy attached to this. This is regret, sadness, loss. Maybe some of you have had a loss recently. It's possible. I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't a horse that died. Oh, God. But this horse is sad about something. It's a horse. Horses get sad. I found that out early on. I said early on around here, do horses get sad? And someone who knew about horses wrote in and said, yep, they do. Okay. All right. Now I know. Wow. Okay, Five of Swords. Huh. Five of Swords crossing the Five of Cups generally, as a rule, means one thing, but the energy says something else here. Okay, I'm gonna pull the cards on top, and I'll put that Five of Swords back. And yeah, the Ace of... God, universe, fuck off. Okay, the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say this, and I hope I don't piss anybody off. I hope I don't. Because we've been talking about perspective and looking at things. I told you about hot dogs I got from homeless people in cars. I've told you some very touching stories. Whatever has hurt you, and it's part of what's in this Two of Swords here, about making decisions, not getting in your way, not getting stuck at the crossroads with Eric Clapton. I'm sure he's a very nice guy, okay? But I don't want to stand there in the hot sun at the crossroads and talk to him for 5 hours. Okay, well, maybe I do, but you don't, okay? I would do that, but maybe you wouldn't. Get out of your head about this. Stop thinking about it, and it goes away. It really does. The universe is basically saying that whatever the loss is, process it quickly. You're an old soul. Old souls can process things quickly if they access their inner wisdom. They truly can. It really is. The loss, thinking about the loss is what gets in the way. You always have this here. You have something getting in the way. Like you got victory here, but what's in the way is you might linger on things too long. You might linger on decisions too long. You might sit still too long, okay? And that delays things, of course. What's delaying this beautiful Ace of Wands here, and it actually causes more pain, it actually allows the negative energy to feed itself, is dwelling too much on this. In other words, process it, yes, but don't dwell on it. That's the message that's there. That's self-sabotage when you do that. It holds you back, just like this my coffee house guy. He's held back. Okay. Now I'm going to pull 3 cards from the universe. I'm going to grab the little animal deck. I mean, it's a pretty clear message all the way through this goddamn thing. It really is. All the way fucking through it. I've done the best I can for you here, but this is what the universe wants to tell Aquarians here. It is what it is. Overall, it's beautiful. You got nothing but love and great stuff. What's in the near future here for Aquarius? Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Near future influence for Aquarians. Aside from the Hierophant coming with a little apology. Near future influence for Aquarian energy. Give it to me in broad spectrum, please. Do not. I will deal with the soulmate in the February reading, universe. Alright, let's see what we got here. 3 cards and a bottom. Okay. I'll stop shuffling. Well, I see what the bottom card is. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and is that 2 cards or 1? 2 of Pentacles. It's just 2 Pentacles. Okay. And crossing the Ace of Pentacles is the 7 of Cups. You've got it's hammering home the 2 of Swords message. You've got a lot of options coming your way. Shit you don't even know about. All right. This is it's read center, left, right. This is Grandma on the freeway, the Ace of Pentacles. Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, and we all hate that. Right? If you can't make a decision, you're going to leave yourself out in the cold, and you're going to spin in just the 2 of Pentacles here. It's just this. All I'm drawn to is this infinity symbol, around and around. You're going to a common vernacular saying is you're spinning your wheels. Don't spin your wheels. You got a lot coming your way. Don't let it confuse you. Make your decisions quickly. Right? Just like that. Somebody comes at you with an offer, you feel it. That's why the universe is telling you to access your inner wisdom. Use your intuition to feel your way through things. You know what's good for you, and you know what's not. Go with it. Don't spin your wheels, because there's going to be a lot coming at you. And if you do, it's just going to leave you in confusion, and you're going to leave yourself out in the cold. Again, it's all the universe wants to tell you. It's what I'm giving you. It's why I'm saying it. I don't like repeating myself, but I fucking have to. Because I tell you what, crossing the 7 of Cups at the bottom is the Death card. This is transformation. It's death, rebirth in the Lightseer deck, but here it's an energy of transformation. It's the way things were for you before, we'll say before, the way you were before the soulmate connection affected you, or people you watched on YouTube affected you, whatever it is. The way things were before are not the way they're going to be. You've got a lot of opportunity coming your way. The world is your fucking oyster, is basically what I want to say to you. It's really amazing. There's a huge amount of transformation coming, but it's going to come at you fast with the Death card crossing this. And it's all a lot of destiny here with the Star card here. So again, pay attention to the message around that 2 of Swords. Very important. The message around the 5 of Cups. Very, very important. Process your shit. This is bookending the Hermit. The Hermit over here, it's about processing shit in the Hermit cave. But it's not done in the brain. It's a soul energy. And it doesn't have to be a dark night of the soul with Darth Vader walking down the... coming down. No! I don't live my life that way. I have access to the Hermit. I am the fucking Hermit. I have access to it. It's not dark night of the soul every time I have to process something that goes wrong. I process it quickly. I move on. Right? You got a lot coming your way. Alright, so make sure you're ready for it, and make sure you don't get in your own way. Learn your lessons from your Divine Masculine, especially in this soulmate cycle. Okay, it's very important, from your runner, because they're not all Divine Masculines anyway. That's your reading. I'm gonna pull on the soulmate cycle. We see someone coming back here. But overall, you're a phoenix rising from the ashes, like I've been telling you, and a lot of you don't see it coming. And the reason you don't see it coming is because you might be dwelling in 5 of Cups, or you just haven't accessed that inner wisdom yet. Okay, so be careful about that. Make sure you do, because a lot is coming your way. I can feel it around that 7 of Cups. And this is a huge warning from the universe. This is like all kinds of shit coming at you, all kinds of shit coming at you, and this is like 3 cards of the brakes on. And it's going to pile up behind you, and opportunities will drop. Opportunities will go. So keep that perspective. Make sure you look at your life with some perspective. All right? That's it. It's a beautiful reading. It really is. I wish the universe had more than one message for you, but it really wants to hammer that home. So I just read the messages. That's all I can do. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, Aquarius, stay tuned for your soulmate energies update, which will be, in the February readings next week. Good luck.